Broadcasting live from the Schwebel room. Beat down Brown. Eddie B.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
Yeah. What's going on? Another Dirty 30 for you. Beat down Brown and Cool E Rap on the way to the road to the riches. What's going on, homie?
I'm trying to get to that road, man. I'm trying. How you feeling, fam?
Man, I'm okay. A couple technical difficulties today, but you know.
All right. Well,
I'm all right. I'm making it through.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to hit the ground running here, man. You want to lead them off? You want me to lead them off?
Go ahead, man. Start them off, man.
So after we thought that the only Roots picnic was leaving Philly, you know what I'm saying, to go do the 50th anniversary stage, we find out that they actually are still doing the straight up and down Roots picnic in Philly, which is dope, man. It's dope they're doing it. I got mixed thoughts. I don't know how you feel about it, and that's what I want to hear, and we'll go into it deeper there. Go ahead, man. How you feel about that? I know you looked at the lineup like I looked at the lineup.
Yeah, I'm loving it, and a lot of people giving it the side eye, just like, and Questlove is getting the feedback. You know, he's getting the backlash behind the lineup, and he is, came out and said that there's always going to be that one act on the lineup that, people are going to have something to say about. And it's like, bro, if you know this, why would you curate a lineup like that have people wondering and scratching their head like, dude, this ain't that type of show. You know what I mean? I never saw on any of their, picnics or their lineup or whatever for the picnic or whatever. I never saw somebody who stood out as much as that Sexyy Red, on there. You can have cats that people don't rock with, but it just doesn't fit. I don't understand, that selection. But, like I said, man, I guess he's trying to be, trying to make accommodations for the kids, this generation and put down. But it's like, dude, you are our generation. This Roots picnic is for, I know it's for the family, but it's for our culture, our timeline. You know what I mean? But hey, man, it's their shit, and they can do whatever they want with it. So how you feel about that, man?
They've definitely had questionable acts on it before. Like I said, I haven't not had the privilege of going.
Right.
So
me neither.
Speak of how people have fit or whatever like that. It's been like, okay, I don't know. Like I told you, Taz is the one that has been to numerous ones and knows what they are like, what they aren't like, or whatever. With people that don't necessarily reflect the Roots aesthetic when it comes to the hop.
Right.
I understand, like you said, it's an all-encompassing thing. And if people are asking questions like, okay, what y'all talking about, what y'all mean, or whatever. So at this Roots picnic, we're going to go with the people that match. Okay, so you got Lil Wayne and the Roots. Wayne, everybody rocks with Wayne. So that's
right.
That's nothing. You got Jill Scott, you got Nas, you got Victoria Monet, who's everywhere. You got Scarface and A. Marie. You got Black Thought doing the JR Period live mixtape like they always do with Black Thought, Method Man, and Redman. That's going to be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Keep going.
You got Babyface there. Yeah, they always have, a throwback R&B act or whatever like that.
And that's fine.
And I'm going to jump around. Everybody is not to be, necessarily jumped on this one. They do have 3 Stacks there doing New Blue Sun live, which is crazy. He's going to bring it back east because he's in residency out west right now. Marsha Ambrosius is going to be there. They have an R&B only stage. A lot of DJs. I'm trying to see anybody else that pops out. All right, you got the gospel there. You got Tasha Cobb's going to be there. Got Robert Glasper and Yeba. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? For how they do it. As far as a popular act that's going to bring the kids out, they got Tyler there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
For which I think was a big grab. Wale is going to be there. That matches. You got Cameron there for us older heads. You got Smeeto there for the younger acts. And Homeboy is fire. And I know y'all hear me skipping around these 2 because it's 2 to me. It's not just 1.
Okay, go ahead.
The one cool thing that I think is fire that is an oddball thing for us podcasters, they're going to do a live Juan Epstein. And, you know, them cats canceled that show. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see a live Juan Epstein. But the 2 in question, you got Gunna, which is the one that you can kind of slip under the radar.
Right.
That's, to me, that was your under the radar pick and leave it.
Right.
But then,
I
don't know what Homeboy was thinking with the Sexyy Red pick, man.
I think he knew exactly what he was doing. I think
he knows what he's doing from a youth market standpoint. And but my thing about it with that is on a whole nother level of it. It's like, okay, so you put her in, you bring her fans out. They're not going to rock with the rest of the show.
That part right there,
it's
there.
Like,
as soon as she performs, she better be like damn near close to last to keep those people there, or people like, hey, text me when you hear she's about to hit the stage or some shit like that. But after her set, they're gone. They're not going to sit around listening to that. That's why it doesn't make any sense.
It's them
flow. Go ahead.
Them and Gunna, maybe. So you got to space it out. So maybe they go see Gunna too. Maybe they don't.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't, because I don't see those audiences. Yeah, they cross over a little bit, but I don't see them crossing over like that. Especially like the whole YSL isn't out, so there is no opportunity for a possible Slim Thug.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if Gunna holds that much weight with that audience. And then I would say, oh, maybe they'll, rock with Smino too. I don't think that's the same crowd.
Right.
Because Smino is a youth market crowd, just like Jid is, but he's just like Jid, kind of in that fact. So it's like,
but he's a Midwest. Smino's a Midwest cat, so he should track. He should track a little.
Oh no, he'll track, but I'm just saying with that particular audience.
I got you.
It's like all of a sudden you don't have a Megan there. You don't have a, somebody like that. Like, oh, here goes Sexyy Red. That's their idol. But then you got their superstar over here too. So they got 2 places to be in the show. It's nothing else on this that reflects like, oh yeah, this is our shit too.
Right. Just think about all the old heads when she come on stage. What you think they're gonna do? You think they're gonna sit and watch her set?
Nah, you gonna have folks up there. That's the whole thing. I know they run 2 stages minimum. I don't know if they run 3.
Okay, then definitely it's gonna be a complete exodus. From one stage to the other. Like, man, I don't even want to hear that shit. Like, seriously, man, come on, man.
And the other thing too is, they rock with DJs and stuff like that. But a big thing when they bring these oddball artists in is they usually get to rock with the roots. Yeah. Yeah. And I understand for Jimmy Fallon, they do a whole lot of stuff because of who his guests are. But I just don't see Kamal and the rest of them cats getting ready to do My Booty Hole Brown. Man, I just don't.
I hope they just give her a DJ. I hope they don't have to rock, have to do a live set with her. I hope to God that's a cruel and unusual punishment from Amir. Like, dude, you come on, man. You're gonna have to double up that pay on this one, man. I don't even want to have people have videotape of me rocking live. for that set. Stop.
What's my man on the tuba? And he get into
Oh
it.
man,
And look, y'all gonna piss him off. Like,
yeah. I don't think that's in their contract, man. I don't think they are liable to have to perform for stuff like that. Like, man, we do our Monday through Friday on the Tonight Show, and yeah, I'm not doing that. No, hell no, I'm not doing that. Give her a DJ, let her run off a track. I'm not doing that shit live. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like I said, it just stuck out. Like, really? Like, how's that? That's going to mess up the flow of the whole picnic.
And the crazy part about it is, to me, what sticks out like a sore thumb is that's not her as an act, because people will question like Megan, question Cardi, stuff like that. But they have a 30-year-old fan base. You know what I'm saying? They have a fan base. You have 40-year-old women on it, whatever. You even have the fact that dudes are up there like checking for it or whatever like that. Like they the thirst trap rappers. So you're gonna have dudes up there rocking with her, just like whatever. Nothing about Sexyy Red scans over 25.
Yeah. Like, it's not necessarily her. It is her content. It's like you said, the age.
Her whole is.
Yeah, you think of a Roots picnic, the last thing you think of is a Sexyy Red, and I don't know if he was trying to do a shock factor or, it's people gonna bring their families, and families, that's generations, so you got to hit them all off. But come on, fam, anybody, come on, man, anybody. You couldn't get Scissor or something, man? I mean, damn, anybody.
And that once again, it makes sense. Run up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you'll find. I was going back and watching. What was it, The Midnight Miracle? Schwebel and them, and they were Mos and Kweli were hype about what's my man from Detroit. Now I'm gonna kick my own ass. I shouldn't even brought it up. But basically, one of these younger thug rappers, one of these drill rappers, but they rock with him heavy.
Okay.
And it was like, okay, that makes sense. They were speaking into how his style and everything kind of fit a bigger aesthetic than hip hop and all like that. And he was like, well, yeah, you know what? I fuck with y'all. Nothing about Sexyy Red speaks to anything about. If Drake said, I'm bringing Sexyy Red out to go and do the tour, do the rest of the tour with me and J. Cole,
right?
That would make sense. Because those fan bases skew together.
Right. My thing is,
strangely enough,
would you ever see the Roots on tour with a Sexyy Red?
No.
My thing is, no. Then why the hell would you have him at your picnic?
If you have half the bill, if you look at half the bill here and start like Fantasia and Money Long once again skews to an oddball, but at the same time works.
Mm-hmm.
This is just so doggone odd, man.
He got the backlash. It came immediately once the thing dropped. Like the next day, there was like, Quest, what the fuck, like immediately. And he was like, well, there's always that one act that everybody's like, what the hell, that person doing on the bill. I don't know, man. We'll see how this pans out, man. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch and everybody have a good time, and maybe, who knows, man, everybody enjoyed themselves, so
anybody who hits the picnic, let us know. We are curious about that one.
And if you stayed for her set, and again, like you said, they probably have 2 stages, and how did they counter that? Because I know it's gonna be a lot of people like, man, hurry the fuck up, I want to get back to the rest of the lineup, so let's see how this plays out, man. We can keep an eye on this space.
Yeah, and you couldn't have grabbed 21, man.
21 don't rock with us, man, like that.
21 rock with 21 rock with a lot more cats than we realize rock with them.
I know, but man, look, It's the bill is set. It's 2024. We're gonna have to wait till next year to get a 21 Savage to make a cameo at the Roots picnic. You know, it's like we never been to one, but I look forward to the lineup just to see, because maybe they'll have a lineup where I'm just like, you know what, I'm dropping everything, and this is gonna be my trip back to the East, and yeah, I'm gonna make that happen. But you know, I saw that Sexyy Red and was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. So
ain't nobody got Lil Yachty's phone number. I mean, damn, anybody, man.
Yeah,
I've been taking them
Lil
all the way to Poland. I'd have done that first.
All right, man. let's keep it moving, man.
Oh my God, that dog.
I know, man. I know. It is what it is, man. It's what's done is done. Hey, man, we live and let live.
Quest. Right. I mean, call somebody, man. Ask some questions first. They're like, how questionable is this? Just ask the questions, man.
Let's go ahead and transition to the next one. In this lineup, I think they got the shit right.
Oh man, they got this shit right. So yeah. So on a happier note,
transitioning to another.
Yeah, we got the Fool in Love Festival 2024. Man. That's coming to y'all out west. Doggone, y'all get all the shows. Y'all get all the shows. So Hollywood Park Grounds at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, August 31st.
Yeah.
Y'all getting a real one, man. Fools Fall in Love. And the lineup on this one is crazy too, man. So you got Lionel Richie, Diana Ross, Niles Rogers of Chic, excuse me. Man, I'm all over the place today, man. Have sound issues and now I got vocal issues, man. What the heck, man? Like Chic. Yeah. Bro, I'm done. Al Green, Santana, the Isley Brothers, rest in peace to the rest of the brothers. So y'all coming out to see Mr. Biggs in the backing band, but you know that's all good. Charlie Wilson, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan, Eric Burden and the Animals, the OJs, God bless that crew too. Mm-hmm. The Jacksons, Ward, the Spinners, the Whispers, the Emotions, Dionne Warwick, Smokey Robinson. Hopefully somebody tell homeboy to, take it easy on that one.
Go ahead, man.
Duran Jones and the Indications, Brent Wood, Barbara Mason, the Sacred Souls, Mayor Hawthorne, that's my dog right there. Duran Jones, that's my dog there. Aaron Frazier, the Delphonics, the Stylistics, the Manhattans, the Shy Lights, the Legendary Blue Notes, Trish Toledo, the Intruders, Los Lobos. Oh, shit. I'm getting into this shit. I'm like, shit, I might have to roll the fuck out, man. Johnny Faria, the Chicano, Tierra, Malo, dang, Bloodstone. Print getting low here. Hold on. Yesterday's, but biggest thing here, we got George Clinton, Zap, Kool and the Gang, and Stevie B. Man, they,
bruh,
dog.
Is this not the show?
This is the makeup show. This is the makeup show. It's like, okay, I understand what they did over there.
Yeah,
and this is my example of going back. You heard me say a couple people, it's like, oh, that's my dude right there. That's my cat. When you go into an act that is, okay, we saw it was all old school, like steadily hardcore focused old school all throughout it, right? And then you slip
down. Yeah.
And then you go and slip in a Mayor Hawthorne who fits the aesthetic.
Yes, sir.
That's the whole thing about it. It's like, okay, I don't remember Mayor Hawthorne having a record out in the 60s. No, homeboy ain't come out till the 2000s. But that brother sounds like what's cracking. Homeboy is fire. And then even the same thing with Duran. Duran is an older artist that came out later in life. And it's the same thing. It's like, okay, he fits the aesthetic. He sounds like what's going on there. But boy, dog.
I thought you might get a kick out of this line. Just the lineup.
The lineup alone, man.
Yeah.
The fact that
I mean, then with each and every one of them has their own set of hits.
Man, this is ridiculous, man. Oh, I take that back. The Sacred Souls is also another one of those new retro bands too.
but it fits.
But they fit. Yeah, that they do music that style, which is we gonna have to. LA has got something special, especially in lowrider culture and all like that,
sir. Yes,
where
sir.
they hold on to the oldies and like that. The young cats like that, they're flipping to the oldies like that. Because I used to always look at getting ready for my pop's party, man, and I was going DJ. And I was going back through some of the old DJ music, and I came past all those old school joints, but then I came past the old school love songs and the bomb cuts, and was up there like, dang, this is straight doo-wop. And I was up there like, wait, them cats fuck with doo-wop heavy to this day. And it's not like, oh, old dudes is doing it. Cats our age and younger fuck with that culture heavy to the point of, like you said, groups like I was saying, groups like the Sacred Souls and like that, them cats is younger than us. Doing that aesthetic. There's something different about the West, man.
I could see what's that with Bruno and what you call it? Those are the only ones.
Soul Sonic, yeah.
So Silk Sonic, yeah.
Silk Sonic, excuse me.
If they were on there, that's a complete. That's it. But hell, they still put together a damn good lineup. This is awesome, because you got cats. That's on here that, knock on wood, man, hopefully they'll be around still, to be able to do what they do, because you got a lot of old heads and usher in the new heads. It's a perfect blend. This lineup is impeccable, man. This lineup that's why I wanted it to contrast with the Roots Picnic. Like, dude, this is how you do it. This is how it's done.
Sidebar, something came to my head, and I'm gonna throw a little shade at our first half to go back. Like, dog, nobody had Coily Ray's number.
Wow.
Because
that was even that would fit. That
even
would fit.
to add on. One, she closer fits to the aesthetic.
Yeah.
And then two, having songs with Busted and people like that. She closer fits to the aesthetic. And then that could bridge that gap. Like, well, y'all got more pieces of set. But back to this one, back to the happy note. It just, like I said, stuff fly in there, man. But dog, the fact of looking at the bill, okay, all those acts that were the little part of the bill, they weren't the whole thing of the bill. Yeah, it's like, that's crazy. But to look at how deep the bill is, the fact that George Clinton, Zap, Kool and the Gang are at the bottom. They're at the bottom.
You picked up on that as well, fam. Yes,
it's like, dang, this is crazy. This show is going to be nuts. And I said specific rest in pieces, but rest in peace to everybody that we lost in all of these groups. Right. But that's crazy even seeing Stevie B on there, because, on my Instagram scrolls, they hit me off with music and stuff like that. And it was like Stevie B came up out of nowhere. I was like, dang, I forgot about this cat.
Dude, if I'm not mistaken, he stays out here, and he always rocking down on Fremont. Always down there. But yeah.
Oh, I could believe it.
Yeah,
I can believe it.
He's always doing his thing, but it's just, to throw him on there. And I'm glad you got an eye, just like myself, as far as looking at how it's placed on the bill. And you see George Clinton, George Clinton. And then you have
Zach and Roger, Kool and the
Gang. That's the bottom tag? Man.
Dog, Summer Madness Live?
Oh, my.
Summer Madness Live. That's all I gotta say with that one. More bounce live.
Computer Love live. Come on, they're going to do it. It's lowrider culture. It goes. You get one of those when you get a lowrider. You get a 64. You get a Zap tape. It goes.
A tape.
A tape. You heard me. A tape.
Ain't no CDs in that one. Here go your mixtape, dog. Enjoy. Enjoy and take this cruise. But this whole lineup is nuts, because the wife and I took a little road trip yesterday, as a matter of fact. How about that? Took a little quick road trip, and we running an 80s mix, and we run the pop 80s. As if it's like, you know what, I'm slipping, because I threw a couple of joints in there, but like I said, come across that Instagram post and looking at all the R&B from the 80s. Man. That was fire. I was like, I gotta do an 80s R&B / a freestyle one, to get my Stevie B by Lisa and all that stuff, get some Let the Music Play and all like that going in there. And it's just like, when you look at a list like this, I'm like, dog, I might have to literally go rent a Winnebago with a nice sound system and just come across, and we gonna make a visit to you just to play the music, man. Like, a flight is cool and all, but
exactly, but nothing like a good
nothing
road
beats
trip.
when you hit that road trip and you throw that playlist or those playlists on. Many,
yeah,
definitely,
definitely,
and it hit. Yeah, I need a nice long trip to just like.
I fell into a YouTube video time warp. What was it, last weekend? Whatever. I started with I was challenging, trying to find who had the best dance moves between Troop and New Edition. So I'm sitting there watching videos, and I'm like, I don't know. I think Troop went in
Troop
for the videos.
Troop was nasty,
man. So yeah, when you talk about that old school, I did the same thing as well, but it was last weekend, and I was sitting there going video for video, like, hey man, I think Troop had it. Back when they had the curl, and then when they cut the curl, and going through transitions just like New Edition, with Bobby, without Bobby, and it's like
I'm gonna just say though, Malcolm Jamal with that Any Heartbreak video though.
Yeah,
that Any Heartbreak video was hard.
Yeah, that was hard. And when they came back again with that Hit Me Off, that video, yeah. Yeah, I think when Bobby started, he led the song off. Yeah, that was kind of gangster, man. But yeah,
I'm sorry, Bobby is still synonymous with the coldest motherfucking video moment when he broke out between Getaway and then jumping out the helicopter.
Yeah. I was
the Thug Love.
I was doing groups, man, not individuals, man. I was doing groups.
But I'm just saying, hopping out the helicopter, though.
Come on, man. That was Bobby. But sorry, we sidetracked. Back to this damn lineup, man. We got to keep punching this, man. This damn thing is impeccable. I love this damn lineup, man.
Yo, they did the damn thing, man. I'm hype on it. I know my sister, God bless her, she's gonna be out there at it because she's at every doggone thing. I know she and her people are gonna be out there at it, and that's after the wife's birthday and all like that. We might have to make a trip, dog.
Hey man, it's more than enough time to make that. If you, like you said, trying to link up or something, whatever, because make it. That's right around. Yeah, when is that?
August 30th. August 30th.
Oh yeah, that might be the time. That might be the move. Yep.
31st. Excuse me, August 31st.
So that's Labor Day weekend. Damn near Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
So you got to be on it like yesterday and trying to catch it. If, depending on which way you're trying to do, you're trying to road trip it or you're trying to catch a flight, depending on how work hit.
Yeah, I talk trash. That's going to definitely be a flight. I'm talking a whole lot of trash. That's a whole lot.
Yeah,
that's a whole lot of sitting down. Yeah, I ain't in my 20s no more. That's a whole lot of sitting down. It's a whole lot of rest stop breaks.
See what I'm saying? Like, dude, we're gonna have to leave maybe the week before. Old heads, like you said, all those stops. Hold on, man. We should, actually go visit some family and just make a full thing out of it. And it's gonna take, some days.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a weekend. It's gonna take some days. I feel you. Trust me.
Don't be shocked if you see me doing a dirty 30 behind the wheel, man. Yeah. What's going on? We whipping it.
Not a problem, man. But guys, get down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about this damn lineup, man. Both lineups. And this Sexyy Red thing. And
with all the hate and with all the heat, the Roots picnic always brings it. They always bring somebody back out. They light up a stage. They do their thing. I'm hating. And what makes it worse is I'm not the one to be like, oh, I don't dig what these young folks is doing or whatever.
At all.
I dig it. By the way, Eric the Architect dropped a new album. That shit is fire.
Okay.
Speaking of young cats, cat coming out of Brooklyn with a kind of down south aesthetic, a little all over the place aesthetic. But homeboy spits, homeboy got vibe. You know what I'm saying? If you like anything, if you like spitters, he got it for you. If you like that Smino / Young Thug vibe, he's got a little bit of that vibe in there too. If you like TDE, he's in there. That Eric the Architect is nice, man. I dig dude.
Nice plug.
Just want to go there with the fact that we ain't just two old men sitting up here hating on the young folks. We rock with all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's
we
just
just have
about,
our little, sidebars on certain issues, but other than that, like you said, overall they put on a good show.
yeah.
And this Fool in Love tour or festival, wow.
That's
Wow. And
that
wow.
made me wish I could take Pops out to that if he bothered with a whole concert. I don't think he's gonna bother with a whole
With a
concert.
whole concert. Yeah, he go see Lionel. Like, yeah, I'm done. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready to go. All right.
Yeah, I ain't, especially y'all having it. It sound like y'all having it in the park. That means you stand there, you ain't sitting. You like, homeboy strong and all, but he's like,
that's a long bill, family. That's
a long bill. That's all day.
Yeah, that's
but
whole day. But definitely, man.
Shout out to the Schwebel Room family. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the listeners, the viewers. We appreciate y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna get out of here on this one, and we'll catch y'all in a little bit. Holla.